Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome again to my podcast, Snacks Thoughts. I say welcome again to my podcast, Snacks Thoughts. And so what is my thought for tonight? And I want to say happy Friday to everybody. Well, my thought for tonight is NYPD unleashed Digidog Surveillance. Yeah, New York Police Department is utilizing in AI Digidog, a name called Spot. And this robotic dog, weighs about anywhere from 25 pounds to about 70 pounds. And what they do, they use this particular robot, to do surveillance or to even handle maybe dangerous operations that a human being, would not be able to. Good example in cases in one episode, the New York Police Department deployed this Digidog to go into a hostage situation in the Bronx. And so this Digidog, or if you want to say this robot, is basically you have a police officer that obviously can control the dog via remote control. It can see through a camera exactly the movements and everything of this particular robotic dog. And by virtue of it being a robot, obviously, you can't kill it, so they don't have to worry about really bullets or bombs. I mean, worst case scenario, if you, blow it up, it's just some parts, so it definitely does, save man hours, and also it does save lives, and also the lives of police officers. Now, some of the concerns that I guess that New York has had about it, and New York is not the only police department that has testing a Digidog. Massachusetts State Police are also doing it, because this robotic dog was created by Boston, a company called Boston Dynamics. So there's other police departments that are testing it out, and also the military as well is using it. So, but the concerns that they have with this robotic dog doing surveillance and doing police activities, some people in the general public, they're worried about invasion, of privacy. And then also, if you begin to hook up weapons to it, will it possibly develop its own mind and possibly become rogue, and become more ruthless, like what was that movie, like I, Robot or something like that? So people, they do have concerns. They've used this Digidog, to do coronavirus operations where the robotic dog was sent around to make sure that people maintained their proper distance. And so there's some people that are comfortable with it. And I believe, what is that? What's the congressman, AOC or Cortez, she's voiced her opinions about it, and some people believe that eventually that RoboDog, or Digidog may be the start of eventually replacing physical police officers. And I think I might have heard something about that, but I think the New York Police Department pushed back on that I guess artificial intelligence would not be used to replace them. But you got to think about it. With all of this, with the Black Lives Matter and all these different movements, and with the antics of cops being displayed on social media, and they're thinking about maybe, defunding the police. If you really think about it, AI might be a suitable solution. Now, me personally, I don't think you should defund the police, and I don't think that it's I believe that artificial intelligence has its place, but I don't think that you should just do away with human police officers and basically go iRobot. And the reason why I say that is because human beings have the ability to think and make certain judgment calls. Whereas if you take artificial intelligence, even though it may become more sophisticated, I believe that a computer system, it may use logic, but I don't believe that an artificial intelligence can account for abstract situations, whereas as human beings, we can definitely adapt and adjust if there's, say, a gray area, whereas anything that's artificial intelligence or a computer, its logic is set according to certain rules, black and white. It's not set for the gray areas or to be able to handle abstract situations that may be somewhat in the middle or that may not be so straight laced, so, I don't necessarily think that that's going to happen, or nor do I think that it's wise. But, yes, they, are bringing AI to the police departments and also for security. Now, there's also talk that robotic soldiers, will eventually be brought, to the military, to fight wars, So it's just something to think about, But I mean, how do you feel about it? About a robotic dog, doing police work. I mean, in some ways, I think that it's sufficient in some ways, but in other ways, I don't know. It might seem a little bit creepy, depending on, what type of information is this robotic dog taking in, I mean, think about it. You already got, Big Brother, Google, and Microsoft in cahoots, and no telling what type of information that they gather from us, every time we push the enter button or decide to make a search on our cell phone. So now you have a robotic dog, that's doing certain surveillance and certain operations. Now, in certain cases, I do agree, maybe certain hostage situations where there may be certain rescues need to be carried. In certain situations, I do agree with AI, in terms of saving the lives of police officers and, in man hours and stuff like that. But I think there's a limit, and I think that sometimes as human beings, we may go a bit too far just with one thing. I think automation can work with security and with law enforcement so long as there's a balance. And I honestly feel that human beings should always be in control of artificial intelligence. I don't think that you should let artificial intelligence get so sophisticated to where it now can is basically, outsmarted and rules its creator. That right there, that's dangerous, So the creator should always be ultimately in control of what they have created. Else you may wind up with a Frankenstein monster. But, just something to think about. But yeah, the New York Police Department are testing out, the Digidog. Its name is Spot. I call it Fido. But it's interesting. But I believe that in the next, I would say in the next 3 years, I believe AI is going to rapidly explode, into many different industries. So it's definitely going to be a lot of jobs, I believe, that will be lost, and people are going to have to prepare to transition into something else, to other career fields, or have other skill sets, that are needed, for AI. But something to think about. But anyway, it's just something brief, But the name of my podcast is Snacks Thoughts. That's SNAKZTHOUGHTS, Snacks Thoughts. And you can find me on Anchor, Spotify, Spreaker, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, and a host of other social media platforms. Also, I have a YouTube channel called Eric Broadus YouTube. That's EricBroadus YouTube or ericbroaddusyoutube.com. So please subscribe to Snacks Thoughts, and also go over to my YouTube channel and subscribe to Eric Broaddus YouTube. And when you go over there, smash the bell so you can be a subscriber. And you can get any live streams, any podcasts that are coming up. And also smash the like button and leave comments. If you don't like it, you can hit the unlike button. But leave the comments. I like to dialogue with you, But, what do you think about this? Robotic surveillance. They already started using drones. So it's something to think about. But yeah, New York Police Department is already introducing and testing out Digidog, the robotic spot, and using it in certain police operations. But that's all I have for this one, guys, and I will see you soon on the next one, and enjoy your weekend, guys. Be safe. Peace.